bottle of water? You want a bottle of water, mate? I got a bottle of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, a bottle of water sounds like a great thing to give me, mate. A bottle of water.
I only have multiple amounts of diesel. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take the lead poisoning and the sulfur poisoning. I'll just go ahead and die. From about a gallon of diesel. That sounds like a great idea.
I just need you to sign this consent form then.
I don't need to sign anything. Just fuck me up already.
Oh, man. Well, to our lucky listeners out there, if you didn't notice, this is Tangents, the podcast with...
Randy.
And Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Well, this is a great sign. I'm already ready to go to sleep.
You ready to sleep? To turn in for the night?
To get sleepy, like Randy.
Sleepy like Randy.
There's living like Larry, and then there's sleepy like Randy. Or you could go sleepy Comey, but I don't know. I have that as my profile picture right now.
Yeah?
It's quite beautiful.
It's wholesome. Wholesome 100?
What the hell?
What?
Wholesome 100?
Yeah.
Who would dare claim such a status?
Me. I would. It's just... Sleeping Comey is just nice. It's like today's new Kubo-san.
Still haven't read it. That was probably the most profound screech I've done so far, because it wasn't even a screech, it was just a gasp.
It genuinely sounded more like you're a person in Halo and you just took damage. Just or like a fish gasping for air.
Specifically a person in Halo Reach, not the Chief or the Master.
So what have you been reading? Tell me. Or, no. Bad segue. We go with Halo for now.
Halo.
How have your Halo pursuits been?
I've been getting killed a lot, even though I'm playing on keyboard and mouse.
They're just absolutely shredding. You're just like, I have keyboard and mouse. I win.
I click on you and you die. What's there not to get?
As they're still repeatedly gunning you down again and again.
I have no shields, just bullets. Eventually I can make a new shield out of all the bullets you filled me with.
You can make a new armor. Make a house if you felt like it. All with the bullets.
And make an entire farm. The grass, bullets. The farm animals, bullets. The barn, the entire thing, bullets.
You know, a lot of games would actually benefit from the addition of a gun. Halo's one of them.
What kind of gun are we talking about here?
One that fires bullets.
They all fire bullets already.
You can't fool me like that. Halo's a platformer. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm excited for Infinite. Although
campaign's about a boss.
Man. Well, it just makes me laugh because this is going to be going up way later. What are we on? I think we're on 53. Next week is the Christmas special.
Yes.
Got to do something special for the Christmas special.
Like getting the fire again.
Yeah, getting the fire every year. Randy and I come together. We sit in the fireplace, light ourselves on fire, and have a nice chat about tangents and the year at large.
And also burn to death. That's pretty nice.
Except this year we have a nifty thing called a backlog, so... Or actually, I don't know. Is this 51 or 52? I think it might be 52. Hold on a second. Because I know 54 is when, 53, 52... It's not 51. We have up to 51. Maybe 52. I actually don't know. Okay, whichever one this is. Is it 52 or 53? I don't know. I kind of feel like it'd be important to double check because we're just casually recording 54.
Oh, fuck.
Or no. This is 53 because 50 is up and we have 2 episodes in the backlog. So, this is 53. Okay. So yeah, how does it feel to be on the 53rd episode of the Tangents Podcast featuring co-stars Randy and Aaron
it feels gratifying.
What do you mean gratifying?
It's just great overall. I get to sit and let you talk for an entire hour and 30 minutes. I just turn my brain off and listen to you run your mouth. It's quite the awesome experience, I'll give you that much.
I don't know, you talk a lot of bunch too.
Yeah, only when I'm talking about throwing bench presses at my wife.
That's a classic, though.
It truly is. Why would I bring it up if it wasn't?
Because it's funny. Throwing bench presses combined with at your wife? What could be better?
Yeah, obviously I pull them out of a shadow realm and just start chucking the bitches.
I know what could be worse, though.
What?
Getting compliments from strangers.
Oh, yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
I would much rather be my wife getting a bench press thrown at me in that situation.
You would rather be the one getting domestically abused. I respect that because it's so weird. Because, I understand that it usually comes from good places, but, it's like I don't know you.
No, they're all after your booty. Don't be fooled.
They're not. I am a random person on the street.
Don't be fooled.
I am the rough equivalent of a syringe you find on the beach. Don't trust me. I'm not a bad person.
They don't look for your booty out of trust.
I wear a jacket all the time. They can't see my booty.
They have X-ray vision for booty.
They're primed for just in the capacity that some folks are primed to or built to go to the other people are just designed to see the booty. Is that it?
Of course. I'm glad you understand.
I'd just rather just go down to the lake. It's so much nicer down there. Seasons are changing. Even when the water starts to freeze over just a little bit, you can still manage to get a catch or two.
Mm-hmm. Just bring out your cordless angle grinder and you can get a hole in there and start fishing.
Yeah. Shoot, just punch a hole in the ice. No one says you can't.
Oh man, my hands are cold.
Dripping with blood. Your fingers are at funny angles and you're just cold.
Frozen.
Man. Oh yeah, I figured out the perfect analogy for cheating in fishing metaphors.
What is it?
Catching another man's fish. Either that or if she's,
throwing her back out into the lake.
If she's cheating on you, then it's just,
going for another man's bait.
Maybe. Reeling in a fish that's hooked by another line. I like the versatility of fishing metaphors.
You can go as deep as you want, and you can cover as many topics as you want. It's quite the metaphor.
Mm-hmm. For instance...
It's the ultimate extended metaphor.
People who are cheating? Nah, they're just out there just tossing as many fish as they can fit into their bucket. Don't even treat them with respect. Just toss the fish in the bucket and move on with the day.
Why does this remind me of a story about a bucket full of crabs? And this one is trying to escape, right? And the dude who's telling the story looks over at the crab fisher and she's like, dude, check it out. One of your crabs is trying to escape from the bucket. He's like, oh, just watch. And the rest of the crab, as he's getting over the lip of the bucket, the rest of the crabs just pull him back down. They say, no, stay with us.
Join the hive.
Safety comes in numbers.
Nah, they just don't want him getting away while the rest of them are made to stay.
Nah,
come back here.
They just want him to get boiled like the rest of them are fated to.
Come on, we're all getting tossed into the fryer together now, you hear? Man. But yeah, let's see, what are other fishing metaphors we can come up with? Everyone knows the lake and what it means to cast your line. Being unappealing is just straight up just not having that much bait on your hook. Casting into the water with a dead line, with just the hook itself.
No, what it is, you have a weak fishing rod muscles, so whenever you actually do get a bite, it slips out of your hands.
If you got too much on your plate and you're ill-equipped for a relationship, you just got nothing in your tackle box.
Of course.
No fishing line to even string up your
your tackle box is collecting dust, man.
That's where I'm at right now. Don't even have the boat to set on the waters with.
You don't need a boat, just go out to the beaches.
I'm just gonna walk right into the water. put down my line, and the fish are just like, I'm not biting this guy's. Not biting.
Wrong line, man.
It's just impressive. Some folks can just barely touch their hook to water, and they get bites. Yeah, they just get fishes clamoring for that sweet, sweet metal hook of death. But I put mine in the water, and suddenly everything runs silent.
It's just a talent, you know.
What, my talent to scare the
Wrong
fishes away?
one.
You just knew instantly where I was going with that. I think you'd have some sublime luck at the lake, I think, maybe a bit of effort, but you could manage it.
I don't know. I've already been to the lake and like it was empty.
Well,
I just kind of saw a couple of fish who already had a whole bunch of hooks in their mouths.
mm-hmm. Well,
and I don't mean like actual hooks. I mean holes from hooks.
I see.
Nothing but collateral damage on these dang fish.
Mm-hmm. Well, the beautiful part of fishing is that there's not just one lake, my friend. There's other places to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Just go to another lake, my friend. I'm sure there'll be a fish out there to catch. One that's in as pristine condition as can manage.
Yeah, well, I don't need one that's in pristine condition. I just need one who doesn't catch the hook because it has no choice.
Oh, I love diversity. Sorry to interrupt. This is great. I love the fact that this is still a fishing metaphor. Thinly veiled one at that, but
there's just a giant hole there. Like, wait a second, holes? Oh no!
I thought you were talking about the book Holes.
What?
Yeah, the book Holes. I made a movie off of it. I think it had Will Smith in it. Did it have Will Smith in it? Dude accused of stealing shoes, taken to special camp where they're made to dig for some reason. It had really dark tones for something that I think was marketed towards like a younger audience. I don't know. Anyway,
basically, don't steal shoes, fuckers.
You will find yourself in a plot to overthrow the government.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm just a simple man, just trying to cast my line. I don't need no plans to overthrow the government. I do need plans to overthrow Poland, but that's for a different matter.
That's not the government that I care about, anyway.
Who knows, Randy? Maybe what we need more than anything is just to try to change up our locale. Try going fishing across the Great Lakes, you know what I mean?
Maybe. Just move to a different state to still have nobody bite your line.
Nah, we're talking moving countries, friend. Seeing how the other waters of the world fare. Seeing if maybe we could get a better bite.
I know a fish who swam home to the other side of the ocean.
Really? What fish?
I don't know. A German one.
I see. Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned this.
Outside of fishing metaphors, of course.
Didn't know you were trying to...
Something happened to it, though. I lost contact.
Mm-hmm. Like, no method whatsoever to contact her, or doesn't respond?
No response. I can't tell if it's a lost password or...
Avoidance?
No, got ate by a bigger fish.
And
that bigger fish was white people health problems.
My bad. White people poisoning the water, turning the friggin' frogs gay.
Fuck. It's not just poison. It's something they call chemicals. Because it doesn't kill them instantly. It just turns the frogs gay.
Nothing quite like laughing at Alex Jones in the middle of the podcast.
Of course.
And that man was made to be laughed at.
He was. I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
I'm coming for you. Well, what can I say? I'm not an intellectual.
See, I'm kind of retarded. Yes, I can see that. But it's okay, I'm kind of retarded too.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can go knee deep into a fishing metaphor just like I go knee deep in the lake to catch some.
Man, that honestly, I'm impressed with people who... Well, okay, actually, I think the people who waltz right into the lake and grab them with their bare hands are not the type of people we want to be. Using the rod and the reel shows
discipline and respect.
Exactly. Just grab it. There's nothing worse than a fish that you catch with your bare hands.
There's nothing worse than a fish that you forcefully pluck out of nature.
Mm-hmm. However, if you manage to lure that fish in, if you manage to put in the effort to reel it in, then that is your catch.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it works the same way too. Sometimes it's just as easy for us to be reeled in as it is for us to reel in others. And by that I mean I've been sitting in this water long enough and I ain't seen any bait.
Fuckers.
No hooks being cast my way. I'm no fish anyone wants to catch.
God damn.
I'm the type of fish you put to prop up other fish.
Oh my god. The wingfish.
I remember I was speaking of fishes tending to sail or to swim back. I wonder where that one fish that mentioned swimming back to Hawaii is about now. If it ever made it back to Hawaii. It's one of the only, in the time that I knew you, it was the only fish I ever tried to cast my line for. And I got zilch from it.
Yes, you casted your line and fucker pulled out a pair of scissors and sliced it.
No, that implies that there was something there beforehand and that my own actions caused the separation. I cast my hook into the water and I just tossed it from the hip. There was no line attached. I wasn't reeling that in no matter what I did.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's fine. Sometimes there are fish like that.
Yeah, sometimes there are fish that just have a distinct hatred for biting.
Mm-hmm.
Or letting you keep your rod, they pull it away from you and you're just like,
Okay, that's part of the metaphor I don't get.
Because then it takes forever to collect the money to go to the store to get a good rod again. One worthy of the lake.
Exactly. Well, any rod's worthy of the lake. The question is, are you worthy of the lake? Me personally? No, I'm not.
Me neither. I can't catch shit no matter what kind of rod I'm sporting.
I talk about the fact that I don't go down to the lake I make the joke that I don't go down to the lake on account of not even having left the house for a reason. Because I'm not even ready to go out.
Not even prepared. No fishing hat, no shorts, no shirt, no shoes. You ain't getting no service at that darn lake.
Don't matter how many fish come by the wayside when I'm just looking at the lake. They can come by the wayside, but with no rod to cast, no will to enter the waters, it's pointless.
We've been talking about fishing metaphors for 15 whole minutes.
I'd like to think this is going to be the most boring episode of the podcast because 15 minutes of it are literally just fishing metaphors. Just talking in thinly veiled ones.
Fishing introspection.
This episode is just called Randy and Aaron at the lake.
Randy and Aaron at the lake.
I don't know. Maybe you and I can attempt to go down to the lake here soon. Maybe cast our lines and see what we reel in.
Maybe.
Maybe see if we might reel in a catch that's something we can show off. Something we can be proud of. Maybe. A fella can dream, though. To dream of the lake.
I had one on my hook, but then it just disappeared. Just faded out of existence. It was really weird.
Is this the one that swam back, or is this a different one?
Different one.
Oh, what happened with, just straight up just...
I was reeling, and then all of a sudden the fish was just gone. I still had my bait.
You reeled it in, but it didn't quite take to the line. That's just unfortunate, comrade. Nothing you could do about it?
Nah, nothing.
It's unfortunate.
It's like it just phased out of existence. No lake, no nothing. And I'm not saying that I was imagining the existence of this fish.
No, you are. You're telling me that you tell me,
why yo maint, partner? Why you maint?
Are you telling me is the fish that wasn't there in the room with us now? Heard something drop out with me. Right.
You keep talking about my fish like that, and I'm gonna hurt you.
No, that's fair. I've had many fish that I see in the water, and I just can't quite bring myself to pull up the rod. by the time that I get the will to cast the rod, I've already lost interest in the catch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's just unfortunate.
It doesn't sound like a fun time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. I'm just impressed with the people that go down to the lake, cast their rod once, and just manage to get a sublime catch, and then, take that in for the day. Our good friend Linus managed to catch like that. That man is like, it's a fish that fits for him.
He's just happy with what he pulled out the lake.
Mm-hmm. Questionable rod though he may have, tossed it in, cast that line, and just reeled in the biggest one.
His biggest one.
Mm-hmm. Hope he's happy with his fish, and we're just having background talk to accompany our acquiescent discussions of the lake.
Discussing of fishing.
What does acquiesce mean again? I forget. I swear I know what it means. It just escapes me. Okay. Accept something reluctantly, but without... Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. We're accepting the fact that we possess no skill with the rod and the reel, but we're not exactly happy to do it. It's better than another fella cutting your line short.
Of course it is.
That's when someone just reaches in and tells you that fish ain't worth catching, partner. That fish is, it's a man-eater.
It's way too big for that line of bait you got.
No line can catch that one, partner.
Cause it's already caught by 13 others.
They're all trying to reel her in. It's a group effort. I think the Mormons are fishing again.
From different ends of the lake.
The Mormons are fishing again. They got 7 on their hooks.
Get fucking... What is it? That golden plate talks about space Jesus, the fucking USSR Jesus.
What? What?
Because part of the Mormon lore is the golden plates were found in Russia during the height of the USSR's rise to fame.
No, it's just the Mormon lore.
Because think about it, it's not real.
I mean, they're Mormons.
Of course. At least they're not Jehovah's Witnesses. At least they're nice about wanting to talk to you about God.
And they and their multiple wives are nice. Yeah. Neither of us are Mormons, but we're just talking about them anyway.
Of course. That's how you do it.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I'm a touch sleepy. All this talk of going to the lake makes me mighty tired.
Tired of what? Not having a rod?
Yeah. Not having a rod, not having a reel.
And go to the store already.
I don't know where the store is. Been so long since I'm gone. Haven't even left the house in multiple years.
That's your problem.
Exactly. I don't know how to leave the house, though. Someone locked me in. Probably me. I locked me in. Break down the door if you got it.
The door locks from the inside and you are inside.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
I understand completely. You're being foolish.
No, it ain't like that. Nothing's worse than thinking that you can manage to cast your line for that particular fish and you get a piranha in return.
Yeah, there ain't nothing worse than that part.
So, upon close, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. But what you can do is check out today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
I know everyone's getting sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, but why us? We have literally 5 people that are going to watch this within the next 6 months.
Essentially.
Wow.
Our videos reach, this is how many people have watched your video, and this is how many people will watch your video territory. We also need to get started on the trailer.
Yes, we need to get some real work done on that.
I'm thinking potentially not, I intended to write stuff for it and have it done to where we could look it over and go, okay, yeah, this works, this doesn't work today, but I was not able to because I am a busy dude who is in college and doing finals. Well,
That
finals
sounds about
singular,
right.
but I don't know what it is. Literally every single semester, right towards like the final, like not even like properly the third quarter, just the third quarter, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that little zone of time where every single class kicks it up to an 11, and I don't know why. It's like, please, I'm begging you, stop doing this. I'm a
I don't
simple
have
boy.
the stamina.
I'm a simple boy. I'm a simple man. Just don't do this to me. I just
I am a lacker of both stamina and bitches, and it's not something that I rub on my skin.
nothing you rub on the park seating apparatuses either. It's a state of being. Bench lacquer.
I once unironically called someone a public seating apparatus of unimpressive intelligence, and she looked me dead in the face and went, "A dumb bench. That's what you just called me." And I said, "Yes!" First person out of the 30 I've used it on so far to get it.
It's such
During
a great
that time.
line. Hey, I mean, it's a good line.
It's a great line. It's the best line.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Do you think park metaphors could be the next move? Talking about benches? My legs are tired
We're
and
not looking for benches.
Nah, man, my legs are tired and I gotta find somewhere to sit. No benches around here. No, that's for that's for a different kind of person. Someone who's a bit more rough around the edges.
Looking around the park and there ain't no benches to sit on.
Mm-hmm.
I was very prepared to just say bitches.
You just do it anyway.
No bitches to sit on.
No benches that would sit on me. Turn that one around.
Oh god.
Get kicked out of the park.
Why does this remind me of Comey standing on Tadano's back and he's like, Tadano has awakened a new fetish.
No. They were riding like the water park thing. She didn't stand on
Wrong.
his back.
I mean Mango side.
Oh wait, no. He was situated behind her, and like her hair got in his face, and he went, "This is kind of nice in its own way."
That's the wrong one. I'm thinking later on in the manga.
Oh, I forgot that happens again.
Yeah. It's because they're trying to look to see if they can get out through the window, and it's just, hold on, I think I'm too weak to be lifting you up on my shoulder, and it's like, oh yeah, hi,
Are y'all recording?
yes.
Okay.
I should have put a note on the door.
Too late now.
He just walks in, listens to us talk. Can you imagine just been there for the past 30 minutes? Just listening to us talk about benches, the lake, fishing.
And Komi-san standing on.
My father just stands there and watches it all. And says nothing.
Oh yeah, has Scott been watching the Komi and the Sun?
I believe so, but I don't quite know his take on it.
Oh god, then I can't mention anything more than what I already have said.
It's okay. Komi-san is really joke-based, so I mean, like, it works. Don't worry.
It as far as the non-joke based parts.
Oh, yeah. But still.
The parts that are actually development.
All we need to know is that Tadano has awakened a new fetish.
Of course. It gets stood on.
Just do-do-do-do-do. Bing! I have to go. I'm not excited to go to class tomorrow.
That's fair.
I'm going to walk in, talk about myself, and then leave, and I hate it. I don't want to talk about me. It's me! My teacher's like, this is meant to be about you. We want to get to know you. And I'm like, I know you don't! Trust me, I know me. You don't. I don't go down to the lake for a reason. I haven't bought a rod and reel in years for a reason. There ain't
I haven't
nothing.
left my house. I locked myself in my room for a reason.
I have no skill with the rod and the reel. I'm not casting my line. No matter how I feel.
We're back to fishing, huh?
I think this is just going to be the fishing episode.
Going fishing.
gone fishing. And it's just a very beautiful and acquiescent picture of the lake. Already using acquiesce wrong.
No, and then we have park benches along the lake shores.
Yeah, just Randy and Aaron sitting in a park bench looking at the lake. A boat nearby. Maybe a couple rods.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Our issue is that...
No rods.
We got a boat, the means to go out onto the lake, but no rods with which to fish.
Goodness.
Do you think we should offer help?
It sounds kind of like we might... that sounds like a good idea. I just don't know if they'd really need it from us or not. They came in here like... You recording? Yeah. Okay. Naturally, they'd be like, can you? Rather than being like, you record?
Just, I mean, that might have just been leading. If we weren't, then gotta get your help. I mean, like, I know my own dad. That would have been the next thing out of his mouth. You know, I mean, it's a natural thing. Make sure that we're not busy. But, I mean, we could walk out and say, hey, if you need the extra manpower, we have the ability to, we have the ability to make Scott do extra work.
Of course.
I feel bad about that, though. I don't want to do that to him.
Of course not.
We have a lot of episodes nowadays where we keep getting, like, where we wind up having to pause recording.
Where we end up having, like, 5 different clips.
But it's fine. Oh, yeah, but tomorrow's my last, like, proper day at school, I think. Or, okay, only other thing I have to do is, I have to email my teacher because I forget if I have to come in on Monday to take my final and then go home. Need to double check about it. I'm tired, boss. I don't know.
Boss.
I was just about to say, I don't know why I'm so tired. I was up until 4 last night doing nothing. I was literally just laying there in my bed in, like, a trance. Like, I didn't have the will to turn on my phone to maybe do some reading and make it productive because I didn't want to I don't want to make my non-sleep disposition worse, but at the same time I couldn't make myself actually fall asleep, so I'm just laying there, skipping through the hours.
Your brain's just going on hyperdrive mode.
I got up at 8. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. You know how it is.
Of course I do. Horrific, that's how it is.
Down calamitous.
Down horrendous.
Down abominably.
Down atrociously.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, I think we should go offer to help. And we're back after a side quest of moving mattresses.
We moved 2 of them, specifically.
My arms are tired.
And I carried the whole team for exactly one of them.
One of them was a group collab. The other one was Randy just using all of his strength.
I just put it on my back and went up.
He made like a hentai protagonist and took it all.
It doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like what a hentai protagonist does.
Oh yeah, hentai protagonist gives it all.
Every single last drop. The sauce knows no bounds from that man.
Well, yeah. Well, we did it. That was an interesting turn of events. We were coming up the stairs with it. I was probably getting pushed against the railing. I'm just like... I'm just yelling. Just, and suddenly, my cries stop.
I have a song in my phone where one of the bits, where one of the musical elements is just Japanese. Japanese.
Like, they actually say Japanese, or just...
No, they speak Japanese for parts of the lyrics, and all of a sudden you hear,
just, That's great.
That's so good.
Man. I forget what we were talking about.
Yeah, does it really matter, though?
A bit, because
it
we
was
still
probably
got...
just more fishing metaphors.
I mean, we still got the better part of 40 minutes on our hands, so, I mean, we gotta make it worth our while.
You right.
Or we just have the world's shortest tangents episode. It is 29 minutes.
I think we broke 30.
Probably. I'm not pulling up the other one to check, though.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm. I think I was talking about sleep.
Oh yeah, the fact that we're both a little bit of walking. I've been up since 10 p.m.
Can't make this up. Almost a full day. It's only 7:24. Man.
Yeah, 21 hours. I mean, it's all been full of stimulating things, so it's not all bad.
I'm curious, do you work on like your bikes and stuff in the middle of the night? Or do you have like limits on that sort of thing?
Sometimes I do it. It just depends on whether it's 3 a.m. and I have the burst of motivation or not.
Mm-hmm.
I get out of my bed, I gotta go wrench!
For saying that, like, you said, I gotta go wrench, and I'm just like, oh, you recreationally throw up. I see, I respect that. You're just like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like it.
I just threw up again. A fucking hairball.
No, it's just a really long string. Your sandstone ocean has been unlocked.
Except instead of through my fingy, it comes out of my throat.
It constantly feels like you have a hair in your mouth. It's the worst stand. But it's better than flaccid pancake. Flaccid pancake! Tacky toes!
It's so bad.
Diver Down is Aquatic Dweller. Let's see. Foo Fighters is... Okay, I don't know what that one would be.
Fighters of the Foo.
No, the idea is to make it something that, like, is close but no cigar, you know? Sticky fingers, tacky toes.
We got Zipperman!
Zipperman! He's in, boys! He did it! He said it!
If you'll excuse me.
He's out, boys! He's out! Bail! Man.
I love how he just pulls out a second one. It's like, level up!
It's just good. I just... Oh, yeah. I think last week I mentioned reading Golden Kamuy and everything. Did I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I caught up, and I loved it. It was, like... It's not over yet. And, you know, as with anything, it has the potential to disappoint me. Pain Dio. However, I'm currently just genuinely loving it. It just... So good. Like, where I'm at right now, so good. It's close to the end, but it's so good.
Well, to say it properly in Japanese, Itain desu ka?
Okay, what do you think you said?
Does it hurt? No.
はい。ちょっと痛いんです。Well, it's going to be over soon. I forget how I would say that, but...
The end draws near.
I mean... Yeah, okay, I don't know what the right word would be for it, but... Yeah, just soon it's going to be over. A lot of series are in their final arcs. Basically, we're just going to be sitting here with nothing to look at. Even Komi is in its final arc.
I just saw a 3-year time skip for Eden Zero, and I'm like, oh!
It just skipped 3 years, like, in story?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
It's...
time skips, I hate those.
No, it makes sense. They were just doing the exact same thing for 3 years straight. And in the meantime, the main character went from teenage motherfucker to full-ass man.
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't know. In general, it's just kind of, I don't know. Just usually time skips are played off in an annoying way because it's like, oh, you know, while the time skip happened, I was doing this and, you know, I was becoming better and everything. It's like, I would have loved to see that. Like, all the series that use time skips and everything like that and have characters actually develop in that time skip are the exact series that would need it. Or, you know, that need that actual crucial development to make it feel like something's happening. But everything happens off screen. And it's like, oh yeah, I won this in a battle. And I'm just like, I would have loved to see that battle.
And then it's in a flashback.
Flashback Man from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 8, JoJolion, appears in the one singular chapter, Chapter 5, The Man in the... the Man in the Upstairs. Nah, actually, I think it might be Fun. Or, no, it's labeled as Soft and Wet, like Part 3 or something like that.
Soft and wet!
Soft and wet. I steal things with my soap bubble, like your mom.
and her virginity. Why is your mom a virgin, dude? Why are you adopted?
You I plunder the sanctity of your marriage. Your wife sleeps with me now.
I plundered the sanctity of your mother's marriage, your marriage, and your child's marriage.
I plundered your place in the bed. Now your wife's boyfriend or wife's girlfriend, forgive me, is mine. No, your wait. Your wife is mine. I'm just leaving it at that. I got myself confused.
I am now your wife's boyfriend.
There we go. I plundered your... There we go. That's the other side of plundering the sanctity of your marriage. Is now I'm your wife's boyfriend.
I plundered the sanctity of all 9 generations of marriages in your family.
Even my grandmother?
Especially. Oh, you know it.
Just, like, glowing with, like, malice, as though you were malice incarnate. Yes! I started there!
If nothing else.
This manner of talking reminds me of one NPC in Resident Evil 4. He's the merchant, and he's the goofiest guy. I call him Toaster. And he just literally whenever you walk up, he just goes, "Hello, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling?" And he just does, like, that is his entire mode of talking. And I love it. He's a funny guy. I like Toaster.
Toaster's great.
And it's one of those things, I watched a video where someone references, and I'm like, it's like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's pointing. Just like, gotta wet my lips.
I like the edit where, like, the old man neighbor calls out in the middle of the night, "Well, you shut the fuck up already!"
Man. Old man characters that yell in older movies are the best. I want to know what their story is. Who gives them the right to tell me to shut up? I want to respect them.
What gives them the ability to have me shut the fuck up?
Who has the gall to make me?
Go ahead, do it. I fucking dare you.
Oh, man.
I like how getting it up the stairs was faster than getting it down the stairs.
Yeah. Those mattresses... Well, I mean, like, it was just... For getting upstairs, getting the mattress up the stairs, it was just a matter of just rolling it end over end and making sure it didn't hit the mini chandelier we have. Or, okay, I don't know if that's quite a chandelier, but it's like... It's some sort of light fixture hung from the ceiling that's an unconventional... that's unconventional in nature.
It's chandelier enough.
Yeah. It's chandelight. Man. You have any games you're looking forward to the rest of this year? Maybe leading into 2022?
Well, what was it? I remember, oh yeah, Steam Autumn Sale, that's going on, and lots of, I bought Jump Force for like $3.
Oh. Jump Force.
Well, it was $3.
And I was thinking about, like, I have a general idea of what I'm going to get you for Christmas and your birthday, but, like, I was checking your Steam wishlist just to see, and you should have, like, one game on it that isn't even out. And I'm just sitting here, like...
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I don't really use that, except for games that aren't out yet.
Yeah.
Because I wish it'd come out faster.
I just use it for keeping track of some of them, you know? Why can I add this to my cart? I can't buy it yet.
You can
purchase it.
Yes.
And, you know, obviously, like, these are the main ones I'm watching. But, you know, good old Silk Song, Elden Ring, and Infinite. But I also use these as, like, keeping up with ones that might be going on sale and ones that I might want. Plus, it allows for discreet checking on potentially buying me stuff. Not that I advise it. I advise acquiring plots of land for me in foreign countries.
You mean like making you a lord in Scotland?
Yes.
Obviously.
They can't own all the highlands. I seek to find the highest land. It brings me no crops nor money, but it is mine and mine alone. They cannot remove me.
It's kind of funny. I hear that you literally just get better treatment wherever they see that you are a lord.
That is an interesting concept. I mean,
like you get on a flight and they're like, they like bring you to like to to like the, what is it? The special business class, even though you didn't pay for that, but you're a lord.
Reminds me of the, what's it called? Bit of Elden Ring dialogue from one of the trailers where it's just like Filthy Tarnish playing as a lord. I command thee kneel, and that's just the flight attendant when she realizes that all my documents are forged, and I'm using this as a way to smuggle in copious amounts of drugs.
I command thee kneel.
Lowly Tarnish playing as a lord. I command thee kneel. I just love how much like oomph is in that. The man is just going ham. You will kneel. Did I ever actually show you the Elden Ring gameplay?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure, because I'm just like, did I hallucinate the whole thing, or like, did I actually do that?
No, you imagined the entire thing. It wasn't a hallucination, it just all happened inside your head. You didn't imagine that it was placed onto the world around you.
It's kind of like how this podcast is all in your head.
Of course it is.
I love existentialism.
I miss the Skinwalkers.
Is your aim getting better?
No, that's not the kind of miss I'm talking about. I wanted to have the podcast be autopilot.
Yeah, that's fair. We just pulled the Sigma male move of having a passive income from 19 subscribers.
Of course we did.
I only hope that one day that like joke is irrelevant.
The Sigma male grind set?
No, I'm talking about the fact that we have 19 subscribers. I think it would be funny if one day we continue to make 19 subscriber jokes and we have like 20. We had 20 for a time and then someone unsubscribed. I'm currently working on finding out where they live.
Finding out that IP address. This you?
Come back here!
Bitch!
I will come back here and convince you to resubscribe. I'm begging you.
This ain't I'm not asking.
Literally just Filthy Tarnish playing as a lord. You will kneel.
I command thee kneel!
Alright, my name is Neil. What you need me to do? People are actually just named Neil. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, huh?
What's a name that, like, you were confused as to people that are named it?
Fucking... I don't know. The 300th Juan. They're all named Juan.
Throckmorton, maybe? Nah, the ones, the twos. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Funny jokes.
Is it really funny, though?
No, it isn't. I haven't laughed at one of my own jokes in years.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't laughed at one of your jokes either.
Exactly. That's just balance, though. It's necessary. If someone laughs at my jokes, then I'm just going to be off-put. It's like someone complimenting me, and I don't know you. And then proceeding to strike up a conversation at a later date. It's like, don't...
Stop.
It's like, you know what?
I don't know.
If this is, if this is what... If this is the game I'm meant to play, I'll play it, but like...
No, it's like you going, I've seen enough. I'm satisfied.
I've seen enough. I'm sad. I love that. I love
when you buzz 30 seconds into the video.
Oh, man. Something that was pointed out to me today is the oddity that is watching hentai with other people.
What?
Apparently people do that. Literally just watch hentai with others.
Oh, I bet, but what?
It's just like, people do that. Can't change that they do that. Like, it's one of those things, just a part of it, but you don't gotta show
why
someone...
bring it up?
Well, no. It's just, I'm just pondering why do that? Like, why show someone that side of you?
It's because whenever you see the ad that says, "Are you really watching porn by yourself?" you can say, "Nah, I'm with the boys."
I could think of things I'd rather be doing with the boys, like playing Halo.
Of course. Or you could be
invading
like,
Poland.
No, I'm with the science team.
Maybe. I don't know what that's a reference to.
Half-Life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. I've been reading Vinland Saga. It is Viking manga. It has Vikings in it.
It sounds so good.
It actually is. Like, I'm actually... I am impressed.
If it's anything like Viking metal, I'm all for it. Sign me the fuck up.
Viking metal?
Uh-huh. It's metal about Conquest. I have Viking Metal in my phone, but it's only one song from Sabaton.
Ah.
You ever heard the song Swedish Pagans?
No, I have not.
I'll have to show you it later. It's a fucking banger on top of a banger. It activates the feral and bloodthirsty side of the white person in your veins.
I am all white person in my veins. Sorry to burst your bubble.
However, there is going to be a feral and bloodthirsty part of it that will be awakened when you hear Swedish Pagans.
Well, actually, okay, according to my mom, there's a bit of Native American in me. A little bit of it.
Yes, a tiny bit.
Not enough to really count substantially.
Yeah, most people in the United States have a very, very small sliver.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, our ancestors, they just liked that red-colored booty. What can I say? I can't blame them.
I think the best part about your jokes is that you say something that makes people raise their eyebrows, and then you follow it up with something that's like, okay, yeah, that's fair. A bona fide 1-2 punch.
1-2. Finish.
Yeah.
I take the words, finish him, seriously.
Nice. But yeah, Viking manga good. I started reading it, and I'm just like, I forgot I started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I need to go back to that. Because I actually, from what I remember, I was enjoying Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You know? It was properly something that was enjoyable of my time, even if it wasn't exactly the best, like... Even if it wasn't a game that really needed to have Assassin's Creed put on it, because it really isn't Assassin's Creed. The only thing that was really Assassin's Creed on it was the part where it unplugs you from the game, and says, that was a game, so do something stupid in the real world where you don't have any of your abilities, and you're incentivized to look at lore for 80 minutes.
Pretty much.
Buy the DLC, by the way.
Oh yeah, DLC. Otherwise you can't access this room no matter what you do.
Comparatively speaking, I would rather them, like, if they're going to unplug me from the game, I'd rather them just show me the ad for whatever else Unity, or not Unity, what are they?
Ubisoft.
That's the one. Ubisoft. I'd rather them just straight up show me the ad for whatever else they're selling, because it's just preferable to them taking me out of stuff for objectively worse gameplay.
You know what? At least Assassin's Creed 2 had really, really good out of... Well, what do they call it again? The fucking...
The Animus.
Yeah. When they take you out of the Animus, it's, like, actually pretty fun. You can fight guys, you know, use the assassin's ability.
Blade.
Yeah. Well, not your blade, it's just you learn how to fight as Ezio Auditore.
Ezio Auditore di Firenze.
Yeah, that one.
He's such a cool character. Icon of gaming. But, no. He
gets the bitches and then cuts them up. Well, not his bitches, but, you know.
It is a 1-2 finish on his end.
Yes, and he's finishing all the time. I'll give him that.
Oh, no. But,
and he's not Finnish as in from the country. He's Italian. Italiano.
He's just finishing the race, I see.
Mm-hmm.
For the gold. But, actually, the Assassin's Creed games had decent to good out of Animus gameplay up until Black Flag. And there they put you in first person, and they made you super duper slow, and they said, hey, you're going to look at lore for 80 minutes. Now go ahead and get back in the term. Look, you can look at little figures you caught. Look, you got Amiibo. And I'm just like, please kill me. Please just stop showing me the... Like, Ubisoft makes good historical games. I just don't like when they put Assassin's Creed in it, because at this point it's gone from being, hey, Assassin's Creed, to, oh, it's Assassin's Creed. Like...
Pretty much.
I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, Ubisoft, please make the game you want to. I know it's scary. I know it's scary to make a game that isn't Assassin's Creed. It might bring you success after all, and that makes your hands sweat, don't it?
Hold on. You know what I want them to do? I want them to make a very competent update to For Honor.
Yeah, or just For Honor 2.
No, I want them to give Law Daddy back his... Where's my hyper armor, dog? I go to bash and I get bashed. What's the point?
Didn't they, like, make a big, like, you know, really start hyping up, like, a redo of him?
And then they took away all the good points. They gave him better. They made his good points better, you know. Oh, wow, his top light spam? Better. You can really...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also, all of his finishes, unblockable. Yeah, that's right. You can just spam yellows. Oh, and feints faster. Side lights faster. Great. And then the next update. Oh yeah, we took away all the speed improvements. What? Oh yeah, and we made it so you don't have hyper armor anymore. What? Why? I don't know, to make these guys, and then it introduces people you have to pay money for a little bit better whenever you play them against Lawbringer.
So essentially, the Lawbringer is their punching bag. Every time they want to show off a character, they're just like, look, get a load of this chump.
And they haven't given me back my things.
That's just unfortunate. I remember playing Lawbringer. Lawbringer has a fun moveset.
Book, chapter, and verse, huh? I'm only getting versed in how painful it is to play him now. No books or chapters.
No. The only thing you're getting booked for is to stay in the hospital because of how badly they're beating you.
I know, right? Oh, dude, I was trying to... the hammer bastard who got added to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to counter his wild spin around, wind up across the entire map, strike with the shove, and it didn't work.
Oh.
I'm like, I just threw my control. I was done.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't played For Honor in so long. How long are you like? Do you like frequently play For Honor?
No. I basically put it down as soon as I found, wow, this is really fucking unplayable.
Oh, I mean, you could pick up another character, but you're a fan of the Lawbringer.
What can I say? The long arm is my favorite type of law.
You like being the one to bend people over the barrel, not to be bent.
Exactly. Although, getting people on the choo-choo train of the law is still a lot of fun. That's the last thing I remember. I just ran across the entire map to ledge someone like that.
Nice. I remember For Honor was fun, like... It was fun whenever I would play with, some of our friends and everything like that. Like, whenever it was fun, it was really fun, but whenever I'm sitting there just basically having to put down the controller because I am enduring light spam, and I am bad at the game, not that great.
Oh yeah, the thing about light spam is lots of people do the exact same pattern over and 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 over again. I had to spend 30 minutes teaching somebody how to light spam.
You had to teach them?
Yes, because you know what they were doing? They held it to the side and circle. No.
No, you do.
Exactly. You mix it up.
The idea of spam is it's supposed to be a bunch of... You've got a lot of meats at your disposal.
You're pressing the same button, but you have to move the stick.
Exactly. The point of light spam is worthless if it's predictable. It's meant to just be a whole flurry of attacks that they can't quite keep up with, and that makes the other person want to actually dox you and come to your house to beat you.
By the way, if it weren't for playing on the PS4, and the PS4, no good internet. Mm-hmm. I would have probably parried at least half of the light spam I've run into so far.
That'd be great. Nice. I mean, we both have a PC. Maybe we should get back. No, I'm kidding. I would be starting over from scratch, and I'm not good enough at the game to think about it.
Oh, yeah. I paid $15 for, the $100 Ultimate Edition.
$15 for the $100?
Yes.
15.
So that's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like the $1 Forza Horizon 5 that I got by getting Xbox Game Pass.
Essentially, what was I going to type?
For Honor. They changed it.
$8 for a hero. So, complete edition, still $99.
Oh, the sale is gone already.
One friend already owns this game.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who.
It's obviously me.
Naturally.
Who else would it be?
Yeah. Last online 6 hours ago. I just think it's funny that your name is the Rupturer.
Because I rupture people with bullets.
I mean, if I wanted, I could just play it on the, what's it called? On my Xbox, but, like, again, I don't have too much of a will to get back into it. It's like, I have other games that I feel like are a bit closer to worth my time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if I wanted a game to keep with, I would genuinely... You're gonna laugh. I would either stick with Infinite, or I would just go back to Doom Eternal.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal, good.
Oh, really good. I love that game. As evidenced by just how much I've talked about it and how much I have played of it. It's still sitting pretty
at 119 hours, right?
118.8, but that's just close
enough.
Infinite's climbing. I don't know. Infinite's multiplayer I want to dig more into, but at the same time I just don't feel like there's I don't feel like there's too much incentive to keep with it.
Not enough sauce.
Well, more than anything, there's a couple of reasons for this, but part of it is like, I like multiplayer for playing against you and Scott, for playing against friends. And the online element, like, the only thing to, like, validate my time is the progression system, which, as I mentioned to you, that's about what I think of it. And so I'm sitting here, looking at it, wondering why, and just kind of thinking I could be playing other games that validate my time better. Like, sure, I like the gameplay. I think the gameplay is well done. It's nice. It's neat. It's even kind of sweet. But like, even Doom Eternal, love it though love it though I do. It has a good progression system, and that also, like, it incentivizes me to keep playing, because funny number go up, get PNG. It activates my gacha love.
Except you don't even have to do gachas to get the gachas, to get your PNGs of armor suits. And also your bunny that they killed, fucking bastards.
But yeah, I mean, and until Infinite does that, it's going to be hard to justify the online component of it. And I mean, it'd be different if, like, I could select individual modes. It is a 2021 game, and I can't select individual multiplayer modes. That makes me just unbearably sad.
That is the, like, peak definition of incomplete fucking game.
It's no. As much polish as the rest of the experience has, no doubt this was intentional. It's like the fact that they've been having to tweak the progression system because, genuinely speaking, they figured what they put out was going to be fine. They genuinely looked at how slow, annoying, and
pay to enter it is, and said, yeah, perfect.
That I still fume whenever I really think about the genuine, like, bold-faced lie that was everything essentially relating to their battle pass. The only real line of truth is, like, literally that, oh yeah, after Season 1 you'll still be able to play the battle pass, but I'm playing on... I'm playing the free version, and I'm getting genuine, like, dog water stuff. Yeah, okay, I get two things primarily. I get XP boosts, not poosts. Boosts.
May as well be boost.
I get XP boosts, and I get challenge swaps. You level up by earning experience points, and you get, experience points from completing challenges. However, I level up, and I don't get anything worthwhile. I checked my current level through the battle pass, and it tells you the amount of items you could be getting if you switch to premium mode. I'm up to 7 customization options that are locked behind a paywall. That I have put in the time and that the game recognizes that I have earned, but because I'm not willing to put down my cold hard cash, it is forfeit. And it's like, again, if I could get credits, if there was a way for me to earn the funny in-game currency, I wouldn't complain. I would be more than happy. And honestly speaking, if there was a way to earn credits, I would potentially be even more incentivized to potentially think about putting down money for, like, actual other cosmetics. Like, I wouldn't actually do it because, I actually have some integrity, but I'm just saying it would be one of those things where I'd actually consider the option. But as is, no. 343 will not get my cold hard dollars until something changes, because that's not right. We had Halo Reach. You had a easy way of, like, earning credits, getting customization, and not a dime came out of the
Your
players'
pocket.
And I mean, I get again that like, okay, it's free to play. There are people who, when the campaign launches, aren't going to touch the campaign. They are going to see the multiplayer button, and that is all that is there for them. The only thing in this garden is that singular tree. And I get that, like, 343, they got to put food on the table. They're not confident enough in their writing skills to support Infinite long term. And so, they got to sweeten the pot a little bit, but, like, not like this. Not like this. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I talk too much about this, but it just rubs me all the wrong ways.
Every single last one of them?
Mm-hmm. And it's just like, it's so easy to fix. It literally is just, when the campaign comes out, make it to where you can get credits through that, and I'm fine with that. Of course, I'd still think that, like, maybe having, like, completing certain, like, okay, so something that happens is each week, if you get a set number of challenges. So if you blow through all of your challenges in a given week, you can't really do anything else. It's stupid. However, at the end of it, you get a special customization option that, is basically your good noodle. It's your gold star for doing all your challenges and being part of the Clean Plate Club. And what they could do is literally, if you complete all the challenges, then you get, say, 100 credits. It's like 1,000 to do the battle pass. And frankly speaking, I think giving 100 for completing all your challenges is a perfectly valid way to do it, because each battle pass lasts 10. It's supposed to last like 3 months apiece each season. Ergo, and they're supposed to stick around, so like 100 would be perfect. Each like battle pass is supposed to be like 1,000 credits, and it'd be a perfectly fine way to do it. You get 100, 10 weeks, you get enough to get all the premium stuff that you've been leveling by completing challenges. It would complete the equation beautifully. So maybe
But then how would they make money?
For people who don't want to put up with that nonsense. Like, don't want to put up with that nonsense. Who knows, maybe the people who gasp want to tempt their writing abilities and try out the campaign. Stupid people, in other words, like me.
And me.
Well, you have the power of Xbox Game Pass, meaning you get exclusive first-party Xbox titles like Halo Infinite on day one. For no extra cost. But I don't know.
Yo, check it out.
But again, I don't know. I think, again, like that challenge at the end of the week, you don't have to do the customization. You don't have to do all of your challenges, but I think doing that would offer something. Like, it wouldn't make it to where it currently is and you're punished for not paying money. Because I think that's the worst part of the Battle Pass model, is literally it's just, oh, what's this? Little man doesn't want to engage in anti-consumer activities and put down your hard-earned physical money that you could use to put food on the table and a roof over your head for the funny in-game PNGs? Sorry, bucko. You get no place at the table. Have fun picking up scraps.
Meanwhile, if you pick up scraps, they shoot you.
And then I just turn around and boot up Doom Eternal, where I get basically multiple things just by playing the funny game. Who would have thunk?
Wow! All of the customizations are available as challenges? Awesome!
Again, I get that it's two different beasts, but at the same time, it's just, bottom line, 100 better ways to do this. And 343 looked at all of them and said, these are stupid!
Watch us!
But this what we're going for? That's the stupidest. We like that. Join us next week where we play the campaign while talking over it and sing its praises.
Praises? Now we're gonna talk about how fucking shit it is.
Okay, but unironically, if I actually manage to enjoy it, then it's gonna be kind of awkward. I'm just sitting there having a good time, and you're just ripping into it. Look at that! I count 5 blades of grass less than what was promised. No, we could do that, though.
Oh my god. It's Sounds so good.
The next week's the Christmas episode. Maybe we're playing Halo Infinite in the fire. It's Christmas after all.
Oh my god.
I'd laugh. But honestly, oh yeah, I was going to mention. So the way that we kind of have things set up is potentially we could still take like week, maybe 2 off like at the end of the year. But like we'll have recorded enough episodes to where hopefully like timing and everything, it just keeps going. So our dedicated 7.5 fans don't go without that good tangents content. And you and I just get to, I don't know, spend like 2 weeks just chilling.
Being chilling.
Yeah, you come over, we chat, play games, maybe watch a bit of JoJo.
Maybe.
Good content regardless.
Uh,
Maybe invade Poland if we're feeling it.
Oh my god, some guy ended up making a video of him driving a... Of course, this was in Assetto Corsa, but he ended up making a video of driving a Chinese plastic car. Like, frame rails? Plastic.
Oh.
Like, weighed 1795 pounds.
Well, wait. Set.
That's literally lighter than shit boxes from the 80s.
Well then.
And this dude is just whipping it down the mountains.
Nice.
He says, "Oh, get the handbrake turn." Oh, you nice.
I love that.
And then he swapped a 4AG into it and shaved off an entire 10 seconds, even with the wheel spin and the crashes.
Apparently purposefully art drew the good old-fashioned Hikikomo baby.
Hell yeah.
The person who was your profile picture for multiple months.
Oh yes, 'cause she sleep.
Someone described her as 189 centimeters of wholesome.
Of course.
Behold, sheep sleep.
Dog. That's 18.9 centimeters of wholesome.
Small dog.
Doggy small.
What was that thing? Happy Thoughts, I think it was.
What? It was
I know it was a Corone thing.
Yes, it was what's it? Happy face. Happy dog.
Man. What was I going to say?
Because she had to switch off her Angie mode.
She's got to mentally prepare herself to switch to normal Corone mode and not the twisted psychopath.
She reads the chat and it goes, "Why is she angry? What's it? Secret face. Secret dog." Because her head's upside down.
Secret face.
Secret dog.
That sounds Russian. Just secret dog.
Wow.
Just the panic reminds me of, I forget, did I ever mention this, like, where she played that one game that, like, records you a bit, like, records your voice lines and incorporates
yes.
it?
It's one hand clapping, right?
I think so. And I just love how, like, uncomfortable, like, how, like, embarrassed she gets, like, oh no. What's going on?
No, it's...
Stop!
I love how hard she laughed. She stopped being able to breathe. I know she almost died that stream.
Seeing people laugh that hard makes me laugh. Like, I just find that someone can vibe so hard with the funny that they just cease breathing is the best.
That just makes me happy inside, seeing the dog make the and to have it turn out to be a regular video game sound and just belt out that laughter.
Dang.
She made a whole bunch of noises.
Please read this one out loud.
Well, /fit/ this is it. I may look here and there, but this is it. I've deleted my Goom folder, my frogs, my memes, my reaction images, yes, even the Bateman ones. You've been good to me these past years, thank you. Normally, Monsieur Anon, I would say Auf Wiedersehen. But since what Auf Wiedersehen actually means is, till I see you again, since I never wish to see you again to you, sir, I say goodbye.
I just think it's funny, just like, such a dramatic post and everything like that, and then it's just 4chan.
Of course it is.
I mean, other media sites can have, like, pomp and circumstance like that. It's just, you're just laughed at for it.
Of course.
To a degree, it's kind of fair.
No, you get laughed at everywhere. No matter
Specifically
where you
me.
post something like that. We will laugh at you.
Man.
You silly, silly man.
So what are you doing this next week? Got any big plans?
Besides making Bike go from sitting pile of pretty parts to ripping around the neighborhood, nah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you will have to let me know how it goes.
Of course I will.
Getting the whole thing put together and all.
Making it, hell, it might even burn rubber.
Interesting. Now you just turn it on and it's all on fire.
Fuck!
You just...
It'd
well-
be kind of funny if I could just kind of turn it on and just press a button.
It's the self-destruct mode every single vehicle secretly has.
Oh my god. I didn't install that.
Yeah, I got nothing. I genuinely have nothing else to say. I'm satisfied.
Satisfied.
Yeah. So it's okay. You can do it. I believe in you, Randy. Don't hold back, okay?
Okay.
No, Randy. I've done it. Now the podcast is mine. All 19 subscribers shall be monetized and I shall reign supreme. Pour in the money.
Oh, come on. I wasn't the armorer for Rust. That was a blank!